I've gotten a couple of questions in my prior review video of the HifiMan Arya headphones, which I'll post up here on the right. I've got a couple of questions about what's the ideal way to EQ those, should you want to EQ them. I think they really do shine when you do a little bit of EQ with them to sort of bring down some of the accentuated frequencies and to bring up the bass a little bit. So I thought I would show you that here. This is Rune, and Rune has a great EQ setup, great DSP, really high quality. So here is my preset for the HifiMan Aryas, and I've got this in full screen mode so you can kind of see it here. So basically I do like 4 different bands. The first one is just a frequency low shelf setup. As you can see here under type, it says low shelf right here on the bottom left. Starting at, where am I, 135 Hertz. And it's a low shelf, so that means a bass boost. As you can kind of see visually here, it kind of boosts the bass. I boost that up 2 dB and with a Q number of 1.4. So that just gives me a little bit of bass boost. Band number 2, we have here a frequency of 8.5 kilohertz. So that's this high one up here on the right. And as you can see, I'm bringing that down by about 1 dB with a Q number of 4. So that's 8.5 kilohertz, 8.5 K. I'm bringing that down by about negative 1 dB, Q number 4. And then I'm also bringing down 4.8 kilohertz at negative 1 dB, also 4Q. So as you can see here, that's this one here. I'm bringing that down. Because if you look at the, and I'll show you this later, if you look at the frequency plot of these headphones, you can see where these are a little bit peaky. And I'm bringing up, let's go to band 4 here. I'm bringing up 1.8 kilohertz, so just under 2K by 1 dB with a Q number of 2. So that brings up the mids and the vocals slightly right here, just a little bit. And I'm getting a really good sound out of the headphones this way. And let me go ahead and show you the frequency graph here of the Arya. So you can kind of see here, the Arya is in green. The purple is the Anandas, the HifiMan Anandas, but you can kind of see where there's some peaks here. And if you study the graph, you can kind of see, where it's peaking is where I'm bringing down the frequencies a little bit. And where there's a dip right here at around 1.8, 1.5 kilohertz, there's a little bit of a mid-range dip right there. So that's where I'm bringing it up a little bit. And then in the bass, just because I like a bit of a bass boost, I'm bringing the bass up. So that's how much I EQ my Aryas. And as mentioned, right now they're my current favorite headphones. So I'm getting a really great sound out of them. I really do think they can benefit from some EQ for an optimum sound. And also I've done a prior video on how I EQ the Sony MDR Z1R headphones. I'll post that up here on the top right as well. If you EQ your HifiMan Aryas, I'd love to hear how you EQ them, or if you want to try my EQ numbers and settings, let me know what you think of them. Thanks for watching, and see you in my next video.